Hi, I'm Kate and welcome to my channel. So I'm a little late to the game on this video, but I am ranking all of the new products I tried in May and June. So I have 10 products to rank, mostly eyeshadow. Actually, I think it's all eyeshadow this time. Some palettes, some singles, some other stuff, but all eyeshadow themed. Let's just dive right in. Disclaimer, I've been very thoughtful about the purchases that I've been making this year, so in these ranking videos, I'm likely not going to have a lot of products that are truly like bottom tier for me. Most of the things that I'm trying I am liking because I'm not just buying anything, if that makes sense. But in the 10th position is a palette that I was really excited about, and it just didn't perform quite how I was hoping, and this is the Fatal Beauty Frankenstein palette. So through this video too, I'll try to post pictures of looks with these products. I saw the color story for this and I thought it looked really fun. I like a good neon green and a teal. The first look I did was like a halo eye with focusing with the teal, and by the end of the day, you couldn't really see the teal. I liked the look. I did a more purple look as well, and then I did kind of a springy one where I layered a few of these shadows with another product I'm going to talk about today. This just isn't my favorite. They've had some other palettes that have come out since this one that I really like the color stories, but I'm just hesitant knowing how this performed that I just don't know that it's quite for me, but this is in the 10th spot. All right, in the 9th spot is the Colourpop Limoncello palette. So I got this on a pretty significant sale, and it's a really pretty palette. The packaging is gorgeous. The color story is really nice. I passed on this for the full price, and I should have just passed on it at the sale price. It's essentially a neutral palette with a pop of blue and a pop of yellow. I did a video with this, I'll link it below, and the look I created was interesting. It didn't go very well, but really I didn't need another neutral palette, so it performs fine, but I should have known better. And I didn't need it. There you go. It's just a very like meh palette. In the 8th spot, I have the two new JD Glow singles. So this is the shade Sprung and this is the shade Lemon Lime. Now I really enjoy JD Glow. I enjoy their formula. So I'll stick these into my palette with my other colorful JD Glow shadows. I was really intrigued mostly by the Lemon Lime, but it ended up not being as sparkly as the rest of the Galaxy shadows. Whereas the pink one is really pretty and sparkly. We'll see if I can. I don't know how well that'll show. My lighting's not too great today. They're okay. I really like JD Glow's formula, but these probably aren't two that I grab for as often. They're nice quality, but just not quite my favorites. All right, in the 7th spot, I have the Beauty Bar Baby Flakies. So I have 8 of these and they're really fun. So everything else from here on I really like. So the rankings, I don't know, they're arbitrary. I'm just grabbing them kind of as I see them. I'm trying, but I like all these products, so it's really hard to rank them, other than like probably the top 2 will be a little easier, but kind of these that are hovering around the middle, I really like them all, so it is what it is. But these are really fun. So let's see, I'll just pick up one to show. This is the North Star. So these are multi-chrome flakes. The thing with these is that they are kind of messy to use and you don't want to like breathe near them because they'll go everywhere. But what I tend to do is I use a little bit of glitter primer and then tap with my finger, and I don't know, they're really fun. I've done a couple really fun looks just layering this on top of other colors. I did like a super mermaidy look. I'll share that up here. So you can really pack it on and get kind of a scaly, that sounds gross, but like a beautiful fish scale look with these. But the thing is they do go all over the place, so you need to use some kind of primer with them. And again, don't breathe near the little pot because it will go poof. Right, in the 6th spot, I have the blush that came with the Limoncello collection. This is the shade Rustica. I really like this. It's a really pretty kind of terracotta shade. It looks nice on my skin tone. More of a neutrally blush, not pink leaning. So I've been reaching for this quite a bit. I've been keeping this on my desk, and all of the things that I keep on my desk are there because I'm grabbing for them pretty often. So it takes a lot for something to like get a desk spot, and this gets to stay there. So it's a beautiful blush. Okay, so in the 5th spot, I have a couple black Moxie singles. So it's these 3 over here were part of the Sunset collection. So I swatched them here. So I have Blue Goldstone, Magic Hour, and Nightfall. Now I love black Moxie singles. I already had 6 of them, but those are the 3 new ones that I got as part of the Sunset collection. I also have, I think, 3 or 4 coming from the latest collection, the Summer Days collection, but these are beautiful. I keep my black Moxie singles and most of my indie singles on my desk spot because I reach for them pretty often, but I don't know how well those shifts will show in my poor lighting, but these are beautiful shadows. All right, in the 4th spot, I have kind of an unexpected favorite, and it's the Colourpop High Tide palette. Now, I don't have a lot of teals in my collection, so when I saw this come out, I knew I was going to grab it. I really like Colourpop's quality, especially in their 9-pan monochromatic palettes. The reason why this isn't higher, I mean, it's in the 4th spot, so it's pretty high. It's just you can't get a lot of variety. So I did an all matte look with this palette, and then I also did a look using the shimmers, but the quality is fantastic. These are probably the best Colourpop mattes that I've used, and I have a lot of Colourpop, so this is great. In the 3rd spot, I have the It's Belle Pearly Gates collection. So I have all 5 shades, and these are beautiful. I wasn't sold on these when I first just saw them in the pots. I thought they looked kind of dull and boring, and then I started seeing the swatches come in, and wow, these are stunning. They do need a primer underneath because they are quite dusty. They will go all over. I've even done looks where I've done like a black liner and then just tapped one of these on top of the liner, and it just completely transforms it. So these are definitely very shifty shades. So they look really basic in here, but they all have really interesting shifts, and they're just beautiful. And in the 2nd spot, I have the new Nomad America's Parks palette. I've done quite a few looks with this. I just love Nomad. They have one of my favorite matte formulas in general, and their shimmers are just so pretty and shimmery, especially like this green. I don't know how well that shimmer will show up here, but it's just a beautiful palette. I still think Iceland tops this for me. I really like this. I pair it with the Tokyo palette quite a bit just to have some of those really light mattes to blend things out with, but this is a beautiful palette. You can go really neutral. I think I started with a really green look for my first look, and then I did kind of a purplish, smoky halo eye. I did a palette bingo with this. I'll link that below as well. This is a really fun palette. All right, in first place is a brand that I have been hoping to try for a long time, and I finally got to. This looks like a mess, but I picked up from Davina their Halo Moon collection. When I'm looking at it, like here, I see colors. Like I see kind of a greenish gold, I see blue, I see pink, I see orange, I see purple, I see green, but then from like straight on, they all look white. I don't know. I'll try to insert, I did little videos of each shade in my first impressions video, which I'll also link below, but these are so fun. You, again, like a lot of the products that I talked about today, you definitely need a primer underneath to keep them in place, or they will just kind of travel up the eye. These are so unique and so fun. I don't have anything like this in my collection at all. Some of the shades kind of look like those Beauty Bar Flakies once they're applied, but these are a little easier to use just because they're pressed shadows. They are very soft, so these aren't something that I'll like travel with because they'll probably break. And you can just see, I don't know if you can see, but they're kind of all over the place on this palette, but I'm super excited for these. I've been reaching for these quite a bit, and these took my first place for my May and June new products. So thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. It was a very like indie makeup couple months for me. I do already have a few new things that will be in my July and August video, one of which I'm wearing today, but that's soon to come. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.